The Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers are going to be our first matchup today in the new Imperialism video. And down the sideline, Justin Herbert finds the man at 17 minute and a half to go. A big third down conversion from J.K. Dobbins. So as you can see, Dobbins is a Charger, not a Bronco, as he runs it in for the end zone. The touchdown celebration is so crazy, they can't show it on camera. But as I'm saying, all free agents... This is Madden 25, okay? We're still using Madden 25 rosters. Deal with it. Kyler Murray has a chance on third down. Has to throw it away. Now fourth down. Last opportunity to save the Arizona Cardinals. My Arizona Cardinals. And we just check it down on fourth and... I don't know what I expected. Here is our Madden Imperialism wheel, which has every single team in the NFL except my newly eliminated Arizona Cardinals. So we're going to have the Miami Dolphins. They're going to go this way. We're going to call it Tampa Bay. They have a little weird structure going on there, but it is a 10-10 ball game. Miami trying to get it on third down. They went with a run, and they got it. I think they were okay kicking a field goal, and they're going to have to anyways, but they're going to do it this time as time expires. And the Dolphins are going to hang on. We're moving very fast in this video because I want it to be a shorter Imperialism one. But you know how Madden Imperialism goes. Everybody's on the map. Once you're eliminated, just like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and my Arizona Cardinals were, you're off the map. You're off the wheel. The wheel tells us where we're going, what team we're going to visit, and this is going to tell us where we go. So Falcons going to go take on the NFC South rivals in the Saints. The Falcons are up 10-7, and they couldn't quite seal the deal on the ground. The Saints got the stop they needed. Derek Carr looking for one last legacy drive here, trying to get something going to end his career right out on the sunset. And instead, he's going to take a big-time sack. He's got to come... Oh, that's Spencer Rattler. Derek Carr is retired in Imperialism. It looks like Spencer Rattler, go for it! Oh! And it's knocked away. Okay, big time. So the Saints are going to fall. And now we're back to another division rivalry. This time we've got Dorian Thompson-Robinson manning the Cleveland Browns up against the Russell Wilson-led Pittsburgh Steelers. Thompson-Robinson, whatever his name is, DTR. Oh! On third down, what a big deflection. This is nuts. This game's going crazy. DTR are just tied it up. Now looking to take the lead. And he hits Njoku to cross the 50. Still got plenty of time. Minute and a half to go in the game. We're going to hand it off to Jerome Ford, who's going to get stopped. Okay. But if they can bleed the clock out on the ground game, which they can, they absolutely can, as Jerome Ford picks up the first down. And now Pittsburgh only has one timeout left. And just to be jerks, they're going to kick a field goal. Oh, not to be jerks. To seal the game. To seal the game. Except Russ had a chance and took a sack instead. The Browns defense holds strong. DTR gets it done. The Steelers eliminated Russ Westbrook. Wow. Sorry. I'm in basketball mindset. Russell Wilson, pack your bags. You're going to New York. Now, we want one last redemption of the 25 year. We know the Eagles won the Super Bowl, but can something like this happen? The Colts, they're putting up a big stomping on the Bears at 17-31. Time expired, and okay, Tony Toe Tap in the corner. They got their touchdown, but it doesn't matter. The Colts are going to win this game 24-31 over the Chicago Bears. Let's go to the West, where we got the Niners and the Rams. Like I said, we're going rapid fire. Hopefully, you enjoy a shorter Imperialism video. Let me know if you do, or if you don't. Now, in this battle, we've got the Rams, the Niners, and the Niners are looking to tie it up, and they did after a 2-point conversion. Matt Stafford looking to go across the middle. Cooper Kupp takes a big hit from front, and he's still on his feet. Cooper Kupp, he's not done as a Ram. He's all the way down to the 1-yard line. Not done yet. Cooper Kupp took a smacking from Fred Warner, took another shot, broke tackles, and now can the Rams find the end zone? They can on 3rd and goal, and they're going to take a touchdown lead with just a minute 19 to go against the 49ers. Purdy's got plenty of time with that pancake there on the right side. Purdy going to take off and cross the 50 himself all the way to the first down and scampering his way. Now, Purdy looking, got time, maybe a holding penalty. Purdy maybe going to take it himself. Maybe just going to go out of bounds, and the game's expired. It's holding. The clock is out, and that is it. Purdy didn't even try to put up a prayer. He wasn't even going for him. The Packers have been looking bad this entire game, but okay. They got an onside recovery here, so maybe they have a chance. Jordan Love down by a lot, but he finds Romeo Doubs down to the 5-yard line. There's less than a minute to go, so can they score quickly twice? Okay, they say he's out of bounds on first and goal. Second and goal, Tucker Kraft inbounds. Let's see. Now this time, it's going to be Jameson Williams who recovers the onside kick, and that should about do the Packers in. The Lions will kneel it out and take over Lambeau Field. We going back to the Lions? We are, says the wheel. Again, we're rapid fire, quicker videos. What do you think? Still, we've gone through a lot of teams. A lot of teams have been eliminated, and one of them that might get added to the list is the Vikings, but they're going to show some life here. With 2.5 to go, they need an onside kick recovery. And no, that's not Jameson. That's 8. That's not 9. Okay, my bad. But the Lions are going to win another one over an NFC rival. Comment down below right now who your favorite team is and if they've been eliminated already. And if not, tell me who's going to win this. Tell me who's winning this thing. We've got the Rams. They're going to go take on the Raiders. And to start the game, you can see there's 2 seconds off of the clock. I don't know if it's Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew. I don't even know who's playing quarterback right now, but he just chucked it. But that's been their only touchdown so far of the game with 1:45 to go. We got number 12. Couldn't even tell you who number 12 is for the Raiders, but that's a great pass for Brock Bowers. Oh, it's Aiden O'Connell. It's AOC. No disrespect, my brother. No disrespect. But Brock Bowers got him across the 50. They're down by 7, so it's still on this 4th and 7. Can they convert? Yes. Timeout. Down to the first and goal. Send us to overtime, Aiden. Send us to overtime. Let's go. Let's go. Big time pitch and catch. And they're going to ice the kicker on the you know what I'm saying? They're going to ice the kicker on the PAT. That's the words I'm going for. The PAT is up. And it is good. We might be headed to overtime with the Rams. And we are. And holy cow. A big running room for Kyren Williams all the way across the 50 now with Cooper Kupp. Can the Raiders stop him? Can they slow down Matt Stafford? Probably not because he's got all the time in the world. And Tyler Higbee took an awkward landing but got the field goal up. And there's only 7 seconds, so they're going to hang on to win this one. The Rams, 20-17, are your overtime winners, taking over a good chunk of Nevada. But again, we're moving fast here. Let's go to Buffalo. The Bills, they're surrounded. They got a good chunk of land. Where are we going? We are going east. East takes us to New York to face the Giants, who are still currently led by, is that Drew Lock or Tommy DeVito or I don't even know. Oh, it's Drew Lock. It's Drew Lock. Okay. But either way, it's 20-7 currently, and that is the final score. The Buffalo Bills easily beat the New York Giants. Are we surprised? No, we're really not. The Carolina Panthers probably here to meet their fate. Who are they going to lose to going north? The Washington Commanders. Okay. Let me back my words. Let me eat my words. 21-10 is the lead. They just got a first down, make it third and goal. Touchdown again, Xavier Legette. 27, making it 28-10. The Carolina Panthers defeat the Washington Commanders. You know the Jaden Daniels-led Commanders? The ones who were in the NFC Championship? They're gone. They're gone. And in comes the Carolina Panthers. They're bringing the smoke with them. The wheel continues to cause its chaos and merge into the Eagles, the Super Bowl champs. But are they going to repeat as champions in Imperialism? Because what's more important, a Super Bowl in the regular season or a Rice T18 Imperialism video? Probably the Imperialism video, right? That's why the Eagles went all out to beat the Jets there. No, sorry Jets fans, there was no point of showing your team. It was 24-3. You're ready to move on past the Aaron Rodgers era. Eagles on the move again, this time against New England. New England putting up a much better fight than the Jets did. 17-17, but Drake May's in trouble and Josh Sweat gets to him. Josh Sweat, the last sack he might get as an Eagle. But there we go across the, is that Devontae Smith? He is. 17-17 still, but Jalen Hurts is on the move, picking up a first down there. And now, are they in field goal range? They might just be. If not, they're going to try and get there with Saquon Barkley. A long field goal for Jake Elliott is good. It is good. 20-17. Drake May and the Patriot offense has one last hope. And that's shut down very, very quickly. And the Eagles, who had a blowout win over the Jets, play back-to-back games and sneak one out over the New England Patriots. Drake May and the Patriots, how good are they going to be next season? Mike Vrabel, Stephon Diggs is coming in. It's a good team. Bills are on the move again. They've already won one game against the New York Giants. Now they will crush the Cleveland Browns, who beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's 21-3. It wasn't a very exciting game. Nothing to mention there. Buffalo has got a good chunk of land, but so does Detroit. Dallas starts with one. Eagles have won 2 games. Let's go to Houston, where we're going to have C.J. Stroud and the Texans. See, they're completely surrounded by Cowboys on this map, so they're going to go take on the Cowboys, I suppose. Oh my gosh, what a start. CeeDee Lamb. This is the first quarter. Cooper Rush is the quarterback. So like I said, Madden 25 rosters, Dak Prescott's injured. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. I wanted to go back and enjoy 25 one last time. As Cooper Rush finds a man deep. It's Jake Ferguson all the way down to the 2-yard line. They've got a chance. Come on. Okay. I thought they were going to take down the Texans there for a second. But no, the Texans can kneel this one out with a great interception to end the game, sealing the victory for the Texans. Let's go back to Miami, who beat Tampa Bay in the second game of the video. And now they're going to go continue westward and take on the Atlanta Falcons here at the top of their peninsula. Now, 12-14. I don't know how the score occurred. I forgot. But Jalen Waddle down the right sideline. Does not matter. Miami Dolphins take a lead. Do the Waddle. Come on. Do they not do celebrations? Come on, man. Michael Penix. What can he do in year 2? But we're still in year 1 in this fantasy world. They got a 5-point deficit, and they're facing a 4th and 4, and they're facing a turnover on downs. Cam Robinson with the sack. Cam is not his name, but I just made that up. So now we got Tua, who's going to just go secure the lead, get him down to 1st and goal territory. Atlanta's out of timeouts, so the game will end 19-14. Now, we got Denver. We got LA. The Rams have a 10-point lead and an interception now. Bo Nix had a great season in real life, got a playoff appearance, but cannot win a game in this imperialism world. 31-21 is your final score as the Rams defense gets the late game turnover. So now LA's got a lot of land, but the wheel is going to tell us where we go next, and it is Kansas City? No, it is Jacksonville. The Jaguars. The Jaguars are going to be surrounded by Dolphins, and 24-14 was the final score. It wasn't a very exciting game. Sorry, it was decently close, so I probably should have shown some footage, but I'm trying to move quick, and let's be honest. Do Jaguar fans even exist? Probably not. The Carolina Panthers are doing what to who? Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Oh, they got the read option on 4th and 3. No! The Panthers eat it up. The Panthers get the turnover, already up by a lot. They add a field goal to their lead. Zay Flowers is going to cut into that lead with a deep ball from Lamar Jackson. But it is still a 10-point game with 1:45 to go. Carolina gets the onside kick. The Ravens are in trouble. They are in deep trouble. In fact, they are going to lose this game 24-14. Who had that on their bingo card? Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. The Baltimore Ravens lose to the Carolina Panthers in their first game. But now let's take a look at the map as it's going. Again, we're moving fast. So teams are getting bigger. We're losing with team wheels. We got the Seahawks, who are surrounded by Rams, so now they are trying to defeat those Rams. They got an 11-point lead right now. They get the turnover, and just cause, let's go a deep bomb to DK Metcalf. Why not? Why not? Is that Tyler Lockett? Sorry, excuse me. The future Titan, the future Raider to the future Titan in this world. Come on now. Come on now, they link up one last time, or maybe the Seahawks can continue their dominance in this video, but they're going to take over a lot of land that's been acquired by the Rams, who beat the Raiders, who beat the Denver Broncos, and now it's going Seahawk neon green. Okay, now let's get rid of this logo. Let's make it Seahawks. There's our map. We got a lot of teams. We got just a few teams left. We're really moving quickly. Again, let me know if you like this fast-paced imperialism. Let's go to Cincinnati versus Buffalo. Cincinnati in the all-white uniforms, looking clean. Jamar Chase down to the 22-yard line in a 10-10 ball game. Minute and a half to go. Can they get the third down conversion? The Bills can't get the stop they need. They might be able to run out the clock here. 3rd and goal. Can Brown get in? Chase Brown cannot get in, so they settle for a field goal. And now Buffalo needs a miracle and a miracle they might have. Amari Cooper is not going to be touched on just what was was it a slant route? Maybe a post? And nobody touches Amari Cooper. They have the Bengals. Oh my goodness. They had 30 seconds. So now, Cincinnati tried to respond, but instead they throw an interception, and the Bills are going to hang on to win this game. Down goes Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals in disappointing fashion like it was in real life. Let's go back to Indianapolis, who already beat the Chicago Bears in dominating fashion. They're going to go southward and take on Tennessee. Mason Rudolph is the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans, down by 3, and he tried to thread the needle, but it comes up incomplete. So now this time on 3rd and 10, they got the completion to Calvin Ridley all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're only trailing by 3, so a touchdown takes the lead here. Look at end zone. Oh, he couldn't hang on. Come on, now on 3rd down, Mason Rudolph, just bad pass, just missed him. So overtime we go as Tennessee hit the chip shot field goal. Indianapolis starts on the ground, gets to the 50-yard line already. AR5 gets it, another good completion, moving the ball pretty methodically, but now facing another 3rd down. On the 27-yard line, Anthony Richards going for it all, and it's incomplete. They say he was looking for Michael Pittman. Back in the end zone, that was that close. Man, they just added the points. They reviewed it and they said he caught it. Touchdown Colts, it's over. Down goes Tennessee. Bye-bye Mason Rudolph. He's going to go back to Pittsburgh. And Cam Ward is going to attend the Tennessee Titans in the 1st overall pick. Now let's go back to Detroit, who already took out the Green Bay Packers, who already took out the Minnesota Vikings. Now they want the landmass. That is the Seattle Seahawks. But they're going to have to fight back to do it, and it's intercepted. Picked off. Jared Goff just tried to throw it in double coverage, and instead it's a turnover. The defense has to get a stop here, but Zach Charbonnet splits the middle, and it's going to be a 1st down. They can kneel out the clock, and the Seahawks, who don't have their quarterback anymore, who lost 2 of their receivers this offseason, but they are going to do it one last time together. Eagles, Bills, the matchup we all want, what should have been the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts, 7-9 is the score, not predicted here by me, but Saquon Barkley just shy of the end zone there. So they settled for a field goal. I'm sorry. And now Josh Allen gets sacked on 1st and 10, make it 2nd and 20, and he's going to get sacked again. Josh Sweat is the man, and Josh Allen needs a miracle. 3rd and 22, he's got nothing going, throws it away. He just has no time in the pocket. 4th and 22. Darius Slay knocks it away. So another future Steeler, Josh Allen, can't get it done. The Seahawks are taking over the Pacific Northwest and the North. And just emphasis on the North. We're seeing the Kansas City Chiefs for the first time in this video. Patrick Mahomes and company are going to go to the AFC Championship rematch. Pacheco just shy. So it's going to bring up 4th down. And now they're going to kick a field goal to tie this game up with just over 2 minutes to go. Can C.J. Stroud and the Texans go win it here? On 3rd and 10, they just hand the ball off to Mixon, and they don't get it done. We're in overtime. The Chiefs got the ball first, and they marched all the way down the field for a quick touchdown to DeAndre Hopkins. But I don't know if it's been playing this way this whole video, but they're giving the Texans a chance. I don't know what's going on in Madden, but a touchdown in response from C.J. Stroud and company. John Mechie gets in the pay dirt. Now, Patrick Mahomes looking to respond again, and he's picked off. He was going for it at the end of the 1st overtime regulation period, but we still got a tie game. We got to keep playing, right? What an interception. I don't even know who number 11 is. I'm sorry. I'm not a ball knower like that. CJ's got an opportunity to go win this thing now, and he's going to find Nico Collins. And is anybody going to catch him? Justin Reed has a chance. No! Touchdown Nico Collins, and the Texans beat the Kansas City Chiefs in double overtime. Oh my gosh. The Chiefs, the Ravens, both lost in their first game. The Commanders all lost in their first appearance. And now we got Miami, who's already won 2 games, looking for a third. Gotta go right at them Texans. They want that South part. Joe Mixon gets the first down. There's a team trailing by 7. A minute 45 to go. CJ looking. 3rd and inches. Got to get at least the first down. Dalton Schultz is there. And so then we got all the way down to the 1-yard line with Nico Collins. 1st and goal from the 1. Can they punch it in? CJ's going to pass it. And he's going to find a man in the back of the end zone. And that is a good, fast score. But now we're in overtime. Tua gets sacked on 3rd down. And so it's going to bring up a long field goal attempt for the Miami Dolphins. Can he get it up and in? He gets it up and in. But now, how can the Texans respond? John Mechie gets almost to the first down. 3rd and 1. They pick it up here on the very next play to John Mechie again. And now 1st and 10. Tank Dell's going to get it down to the 10-yard line. Now, CJ in the red zone. Nico Collins, down to the 5. Punch it in. CJ, he's going to take it himself and run it in. I don't know what that middle linebacker was doing, just sitting there. Just let CJ right on by. Come on, brother. What you doing? 27-24 is your final score. The Texans are kings of the South. Now, look at our map. We've got the big old Seahawks. We got the big old Eagles. We got the Houston Texans. And the wheel is going to go back to the Chargers, who we haven't seen since the very first game where they beat my Arizona Cardinals. Can they beat the Seattle Seahawks? Let's find out. The Seahawks are up by 4, but Justin Herbert's got the ball down to the 25-yard line after this quick completion. Now J.K. Dobbins is going to get stuffed on 3rd down, so it's a big 4th and 3 for the Chargers. But they do pick it up to Will Dissly on a quick hitch route. Oh, touchdown! He was too open. My man Quentin Johnston, don't sleep on... It's okay, you can sleep on him in real life. But Justin Herbert finds the end zone, and now Geno Smith has to catch up. But now it's 4th and 15 for the Seahawks. Geno got a man, but it's short. It's way short. Now the Chargers just run out the clock by picking up this first down. J.K. Dobbins is going to seal it, and they can just kneel it out. The Chargers win 2 games, and now they have all this territory. That's why we love the Madden Imperialism videos. How's your team doing? Are they still in it? We only have 5 teams remaining. So now let's go back to one of the surprises in the Carolina Panthers. They're going to go try their hand against the Houston Texans, and it did not go well. The Texans are going to win this one 28-7 over the Carolina Panthers. But they made some noise. They beat the Commanders. They beat the Ravens. They just couldn't quite beat the Texans. Let's go back to Indianapolis as we're down to our final 4 teams in the entire Imperialism. Let's go Indy versus the Eagles. Indianapolis was no match for Philadelphia. 26-7 was the victory there for the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Down to 3. We got the Chargers in the West, Texans in the South, and Eagles in the East. The Eagles are going to go northwards. And as north as they can possibly go is Michigan will take on the Chargers. The Chargers down by 7. And just a bad pass on 3rd and 1 from Justin Herbert. So now on 2nd and 1. So now he's got to make up for it on 3rd and 1. Gets outside the pocket, going to run for it himself, and touchdown. Justin Herbert ties his ball game up with just under 5 minutes to go. 2.5 to go, but Jalen Hurts and the Eagles have responded beautifully, already down to the 3-yard line, and touchdown to Devontae Smith here. To Zacchaeus. Now Herbert has to respond with his Chargers. And then Will Dissly down the middle all the way across the 40-yard line. They might have a chance at this thing. Until they overthrow Will Dissly. It ends up in the hands of Quinion Mitchell. And that's going to do it. Since the Eagles have a 17-10 lead, all they need is a first down here for the victory. They're going to march forward. Saquon not going to get it there on first down. Timeout for the Chargers. They've got 1 remaining as it's 2nd and 8. Okay, all right. They might actually have a chance. 3rd and 7. They need a quick stop, and they got it. All right, there's only going to be 30 seconds to go as the Chargers are going to get the ball back. They might be able to tie this ball game up. Not a great return. 26 seconds for Justin Herbert and company to work with. But they got to go quickly, and they're going to throw it away on first down. All right, nothing open downfield. Let's see what he does. Is he going to ramp? Nope, he's going to throw it away there. That didn't make much sense. 3rd and 10. Come on, do something. Get open. Oh, instead it's a sack. Nolan Smith on the sack, and it's 6 seconds. It's 4th down, but they're not going to get the playoff. They're not going to get another playoff. 2-1. The game is over. The Eagles hold on to advance to our championship game, which will be against the Houston Texans, as they defeat the Chargers. They defeat the Chargers 17-10. So now we've got 2 teams left. This also could have been a Super Bowl. It could have been Eagles versus Texans. Bills versus Eagles would have been cool. Whatever. It don't matter. We got a cool matchup here. Can the Eagles continue and be the champions like they were in real life in this Super Bowl matchup? Or is it going to be the Houston Texans who take this one? Let me know who you prefer to win. Would you rather the Texans or would you rather the Eagles? But Case Keenum, the star of the show, obviously here. And now he did play for the Texans. He did play for the Texans. But we got Houston. We've got the Eagles. And the Eagles are down by 10 until this touchdown here. Already we're late in the 4th quarter. Saquon Barkley walks it in. And with 3 minutes to go, the Texans have a 3-point lead. And they look to keep the ball in their possession. CJ finds Nico there. And now he rolls out and gets another completion. I think that was Schultz. It was. Dalton Schultz on the reception. 20-17 again is your final score. That Schultz first down. I didn't realize it, but that is ball game. That is ball game. That is ball game. And the Houston Texans are your champions. Again, this is going to be a shorter Imperialism video. I'm looking for 25 or so minutes, but thank you so much for watching. Let me know, are you excited about the Texas Championship here as they take over the entire map in our Imperialism? What kind of Imperialism videos do you want to see next? Do you like Imperialism videos? Do you want me to bring them back? Let me know if you like the short version or do you like it a little bit longer? Let me know down below. I am back making videos and I'm going to have some fun with it. So I want you guys to be along for the ride. Here we go.